Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. It's a beautiful sunny morning here in Kabul. Seeing at my coat. Yeah, it's also cold. Not very freezing cold, but it's cold. Okay, coming to the video trend that I have been uploading. Thank you very much for watching. Today I'm here to talk about the third game between Afghanistan and West Indies, the T20 that they are playing in Lucknow, India. First of all, to all the viewers who are fans of Afghanistan, congratulations. Afghanistan have been able to manage a victory last night. With that, they have leveled the series with West Indies. Talking about series, unfortunately, they did not have a very promising one. Starting with the ODI, the 3-1 international matches against West Indies, they were not able to make any of the victories into their names, and they were whitewashed. For the first time in the history of their ODI series, they were for the first time whitewashed, unfortunately. But it's okay, things come, this is cricket. They will hopefully bounce back after that. They came into the T20, they lost the first game with a bigger margin of 30 runs, but even bigger a margin West Indies lost to Afghanistan last night, which was of 41 runs. And there were some records. Interestingly, their player of the match, player of the series, actually, I beg your pardon, from Shpagiza Cricket League 2019, Karim Jannat, came into the side and right away made a very strong statement for himself. He was not only fluid with the batting, unfortunately for him that the ball was dragging towards the leg side, which the umpire thought was a leg before when Jason Holder was bowling to him. So he lost his wicket to a unlucky decision made in his case. But then again, he came back after scoring 26 runs, equaling the runs that Hazrat Zaze had made. He came back with the ball in his hand, leaving the first wicket out. All the four other wickets were really well bowled. The first wicket of Ewan Lewis, who already had survived two chances, one of the leg before, which was very slightly outside the off-stump line. That was too close a call. That could have been given a leg before by the umpire, but was not. And also in the very first over, there was a small nick, and Gurbaz was not able to hold on to it behind the stumps, and he lost that catch as well. So Lewis, who survived two chances, was very unfortunate to have been given leg before with a ball that was clearly outside the leg stump line. But in any case, Karim Jannat was the one who came with a very strong statement, and he was not only there to get a fifer. Talking about fifer, the 5 wickets in any games for Afghanistan in the T20 internationals, Karim Jannat is second on the list. The first is, without a doubt, Rashid Khan. Rashid Khan had a wonderful outing in 2017 against Ireland when he took 5 wickets for only conceding 3 runs. After that, it is Karim Jannat, second on the list, who has gotten 5 wickets to his name, a fifer, for only conceding 11 runs. With this, he has been able to break the record of Ahmad Wasim, who had a better record against West Indies, but now it's the leading bowler as for their record against a team of West Indies is concerned. So Karim Jannat is the first on the list for having best bowling figure against West Indies in the T20 international, surpassing Ahmad Wasim from Pakistan. And talking about the fifer, the third fifer was again for Rashid Khan, and the fourth was for Samiullah Shinwari, who in 2013 got 5 wickets, conceding 13 runs against Kenya. So congratulations Karim Jannat for a wonderful show of performance and earning a well-deserved Man of the Match award last night. Talking about today's game, as I was talking about the line in length for Afghanistan's bowling in the first T20, this time Afghanistan came with more discipline. Afghanistan bowling was in very accurate line in length. Mujib, don't take anything away from him. He's one of the best bowlers in the world. I mean, he's got all the varieties that he can bowl, except for one that Muhammad Nabi bowls. And that Muhammad Nabi has sort of said that keep this one for us. You got so many varieties. So Mujib has got a lot of varieties, and he kept his varieties to a wonderful use in the last night game. He was the one who put the pressure, and then Naveen ul Haq, conceding a lot of runs in his first over, came back strong to send the opener back into the pavilion, and with that the fall of wickets started. West Indies must have missed Nicholas Pooran so badly because he's one very strong batsman in their lineup, but they still looked very strong batting lineup until Afghanistan bowlers were really able to expose them and were really able to take the batter off them. So that's how it started. Mujibur Rahman keeping his line in length very tidy, not giving any room to the batsmen to be able to go for the runs. And whenever they started to go after the bowlers, because they really had to capitalize on certain opportunities, they lost with their wickets, which was credit to some really tight bowling from the Afghanistan side. In the batting lineup, Afghanistan started very well. That's what I always say. Hazratullah Zaza is a natural hitter, so you should not ask him to hold onto his wicket. Just ask him to go in from the very first ball, go bang bang, and that's what he did. Very first ball he faced in the second game, again, and that was against Jason Holder, and he hit him for the sixth. That was in the slot, in the line, and it needed to be hit. All it needed was confidence, and that Hazratullah Zaza showed. Gurbaz, again a star in making for me, was also very good until he fell to Williams, who's a very intelligent bowler. He bowls his slower balls to perfection almost, and that was a testament we witnessed last night in 2 balls, getting 2 openers out. First Gurbaz, a beautiful catch caught by the captain of West Indies, Kieran Pollard, and then the next ball, Hazratullah Zaza was not able to read the slower ball and try to slice it, and just a simple catch at the point to the fielder. So with that, Afghanistan did a bit of a reconstruction, but then again they were a little bit struggling in the middle order. They'll have to come strong into this. So their opening has sticked, so they have to be happy with that. Their middle order have to tick, but I think they have got the proper batting lineup finally, bringing in the Gurbaz and Hazratullah Zaza to open, and with that Kareem Jannat, Ibrahim and Asghar Afghan, and then Najibullah and Muhammad Nabi and Gulbuddin Naib. So we got a deep batting lineup to say, and we also had the luxury of using up to 6 bowlers that we had. But if you count part-timers in, you well could be having even 7th bowling option. So all things look good for me as far as Afghanistan is concerned. Very excited about the final game of this T20. It will be played tonight, so stay tuned, watch the game, and pray for your team, Afghanistan. May Afghanistan bring the victory that is so badly missed in this couple of months after losing the one-day series to West Indies. It's a very deserving thing if Afghanistan could possibly bring in the T20 series victory home. So with that, Afghanistan looks good as far as their squad is concerned. You could possibly say, okay, Naveen ul Haq could be replaced with Saeed Shirzad, but then there's no need. Naveen ul Haq is bowling to his plan, but Saeed Shirzad is also one very good bowler who has really good back of a hand, slower balls, and of course this game has been of the slower balls. We're seeing